Okay, we are now recording. Welcome to Brother Issa's webinar on the Social Security number, rescission. It is June 21st, 2014, broadcasting live from sunny Southern California. I like to say that, y'all, because it's sunny every day. It is sunny every day here in California. But anyway, we got Brother Issa on. Brother Issa, how you doing today, Issa?
Man, I'm doing absolutely fantastic, and I want to let everybody know I'm happy to hear just for us to be together today. We're gonna have a good time. Somebody told me, Issa, are you using a headset? If not, maybe why you're echoing. I don't have a headset on, just using regular house phone.
I'm telling you, we're not. I'm changing it over to you right now.
Okay, he's changing. Okay. First of all, Yusef yesterday said on the show a lot of things that we needed to talk about, and one of the things that we need to talk about is why we're doing this. This is not a process. This is not a, this is something that is spiritual. And I did it because I want out the system. That's all. And I have a saying. Why rage against the machine when you can just unplug it? Why rage against the machine when you can just unplug it? Y'all need to write that down. Why get mad, yell at everybody, rage against the screen, rage against the system when you can just unplug the system? It just makes sense to unplug it. So we're going to unplug ourselves from Babylon today. Everybody get excited. Know that this is a day that you'll never forget, because once you know what to do, you'll be able to operate privately, and we're going to be putting these trusts together, and we're going to be doing all of these things that we said we're going to do. And Yusef is going to be helping me with this webinar, but also when we start teaching y'all how to operate without a social, which is very, very simple, then the world going to change. And the world, and we are the pioneers of that change, y'all. Everybody who is on this webinar are the pioneers of this change. This is history. And first of all, the guy who shared with me this information said, this has been, we've known this information for over 70 years. But you see how our people don't know this information? So a lot of the stuff that we talk about on high frequency radio, it's old. It's old information. And people get like, man, I don't know if we can do this or not, man, because, man, no, this has already been done, and we are finally getting it. So we are getting a revelation. Now, what I want everybody to do is I want people to understand that this is what we're going to be using to get rid of the social. We're going to have a cover letter. Can everybody see that on the screen? Okay. We're going to have a legal notice of resignation from Social Security and demand for rebuttal. We're going to use a form SSA form 521. We are going to use IRS form 56 with actual and constructive legal notice attached. We're going to use form SS5, which is the application for revocation of false Social Security card with instructions. I'm going to read 5 one more time. Form SS5, application for revocation of false Social Security card with instructions. Did y'all know that there is a form called that out there? You see how much we learning, y'all? You see how after this webinar, everybody on here going to be so lawfully smooth, so lawfully competent, so majority thinking that you are going to be untouched. I'm going to say 5 one more time. Form SS5, application for revocation of false Social Security card with instructions. Don't forget that Form SS5 got you into this mess. So now we need a Form SS5 to get us out of the mess. I'm going to be talking to y'all like we're in the first grade today because that's how I love to be talked to. Y'all, a form got you started. So a form gets you out of it. I'm going to say it again. A form got you started. Now a form gets you out of it. Dun-dun. Number 6, affidavit to correct the record. Affidavit to correct the record to rescind all signatures on all Social Security forms. Another thing too, guys, write this down for your notes. Anytime that you're challenging something and you don't want a contract with somebody and you thought the contract was foul, or just bottom line, you just, you're having an issue going on and you're starting to figure out what's, something's fishy going on and I don't know what's going on. The first thing we need to do is we need to put an affidavit in to correct the record to rescind all signatures on whatever documents that it was. So these documents that we're gonna be y'all gonna have these forever, and it'll be in your database, and you just take out the information that doesn't apply and put the new information in. Number 7, verification of identity by a public official. Okay. Number 8 and 9. Guess what? Number 8 and 9 we don't even need. But I put them on there because you might want to put them on there because I'm letting the world know, and people who work at the Social Security Administration, people who work at the IRS, people who work at these places, that there is a resolution that was passed in 1933 that said, hey, it's some people called Moors, and they're not United States citizens. Hey, y'all, there are some people out here, right, and they're called Moorish Americans, or they're called whoever they are. They don't have to be Moorish Americans. They can be Europeans. They can be whoever. This is for anybody, but I'm specifically talking about Resolution 75 to all, but concentrating on the Moors because that document went in as soon as the gold and silver left the country. Resolution 75 is one of those documents that when you let people read that, and then either you'll go to the Library of Congress and get a copy of it. Even the Library of Congress dude, a Library of Congress guy found Resolution 75 for me, and he told me I didn't have to get it authenticated. He said it's self-authenticating. Write this down, y'all. Resolution 75 is self-authenticating. Falls under the Federal Rules of Evidence 902. And the order of court. The reason why we have an order of court is because if you have changed your name, you just add it to it. Let them know you changed your name. That's all. You just say, hey, I changed my name and I went to the Social Security Administration and changed my name. So if you did do that, attach an order of court with what we're going to be doing. All right? So I want to know, first of all, before we get started, I want y'all to write all your questions down, and I want you to relax. I want everybody to take a deep breath. I want to bring the Creator into this because the Creator starts it all. I thank you, Creator, for this day that you have allowed us to wake up to be together as a family. We know what we're doing today, and a lot of agents and a lot of people don't like it, but we are so courageous and so warrior-centered that you've allowed this day to still happen. I thank you for everybody on this call. I thank you for everybody who is on this webinar. I thank you for high frequency. I thank you for allowing us to be together and sharing, and we're going to be friends, and one day we're going to meet each other, and, I'm looking forward to all of that. So I just thank you for allowing us to be free and helping us continue to find truth in every action we take. So all is well. Ashe. Just wanted to get everybody started with that. All right. Now, the first thing I want to tell everybody is this. You assist an evil system most effectively by obeying its orders and decrees. An evil system never deserves such allegiance. Allegiance to it means partaking of the evil. A good person will resist an evil system with his or her whole soul. And this webinar is dedicated to all those that have stood against all types of adversity to do the right thing for not only themselves, but for those that will come after them. If you show me somebody that has done something worthwhile, I'll show you someone who has overcome adversity. Yusef, could you please bring up Form 521, please, SS Form 521. And everybody who's on the webinar, bring up SS Form 521. And when we have it, we can take our time. We're taking our time. We're in no rush. We are learning. And while we wait for Yusef to bring that up, everybody go get their water or whatever. Yusef, are you there? Yusef.
Yes, I'm here. I'm sorry. I had to step away for just a second. Somebody called me. What is it that you want me to bring up? It's your computer. I gotta, what is it I'm supposed to bring up?
Okay, SS Form 521.
Okay, you're gonna, okay, I can bring it up, but I gotta switch.
Okay.
I gotta switch the computer back to me to do it, but let me bring it up to you.
Okay, let me try to pull it up myself. Everybody Google, but I know the listeners have it, so
yeah, you can Google it. Go ahead and go to Google
right now.
Yeah,
okay.
Just Google it.
Oh yeah, another thing too, y'all. I want to let y'all know something. Issa, you smart as I don't know what. Issa, thank you for this knowledge. I have the IQ of a cracked pool ball when it comes to computers. And so I want everybody to know that. So don't get mad at me, but we're gonna get it right. But when it comes to computers, guys, I'm not really that literate. But now we have it up. Y'all see it?
Yep, we see it.
Okay, great. The SS Form, SSA 521.
Now you can make it bigger. The zoom is right there in the left-hand corner for everybody who is watching. You can zoom it in yourself.
Okay. And okay, what is time? If everybody has it, we're going to walk over it right now and go put everything. Okay, everybody use blue ink. Okay, can everybody see it? Everybody has it pulled up? Because you have to fill this out and print this out, y'all. Okay. Name of wage earner. Self-employed or eligible individual. You're going to put the name on the Social Security card in all caps in that box right there. Okay? And name of wage earner, self-employed individual, or eligible individual, you're going to put the all capital name. Great. Social Security number. Put the Social Security number that was given to the all capital name. Okay? Now, where it says F different, print your name. I want you to put your name, upper lowercase, like first name, then a dash, then your last name. Notice I omitted the middle name. This is a secret. That's why we had to have the webinar. You're going to put, for example, if your name is John Doe, you're going to put John dash Doe. Then you're going to put a colon. Then you're going to put a comma. And then you're going to write human being and non-resident. Right in that box. So again, if your name is John Doe, you're going to put John dash Doe, colon, comma, human being, and non-resident. Where it says your social security number, you will put N/A. Because the live flesh and blood ain't got no social. Type of benefit you want to withdraw. You will put in that box, type of benefit you want to withdraw, Social Security /all. Okay? We will skip the date of application box because we're going to talk about that in further detail. So now we go to, if applicable, do you want to keep Medicare benefits? You will check no. So again, the first part, name of wage earner, self-employed individual or eligible individual, all capital name that is on the Social Security card. Where it says Social Security number, you will put the Social Security number that was assigned to the all capital name. You see the language that I'm using, y'all? You will put the social. Everybody on this call, in the world, under my voice, listen to me now. You do not have a Social Security number, so stop saying my Social Security. Oh yeah, my social, it's not mine. It's not yours. Reason why it is not yours is because you did not make it up. Da-da! You see what we're trying to do? Y'all, we foundationally getting this together, y'all. It's not yours. You don't have a social. You didn't make it. You didn't say my digits are going to be 9 digits. I'm going to put a dash. You didn't do all that. Great. If different, print your name. If your name is John Doe, you will put uppercase J, lowercase OHN dash capital D, lowercase OE, colon, comma, human being and non-resident. Your Social Security number, N/A. Sure everybody can hear me. Can everybody hear me?
Go ahead and repeat that last part. I had to mute everybody for a second when I came in.
Okay, God, what you want me to do again, Yusef?
About the last 30 seconds. Last 30 seconds, yeah.
Okay, I was just going over the beginning of the request for withdrawal of applications. And we're going back over it. Name of wage earner, all capital name on the social, Social Security number, the Social Security number with the dashes. If different, print your name, put if your name is John Doe, uppercase J, lowercase OHN dash capital D OE, colon, comma, human being and non-resident. Your Social Security number, N/A, not applicable. Type of benefit you want to withdraw, Social Security /all. All will be in all capital letters. Social Security is upper lowercase. Date of application, leave that blank. And I will talk about that later. If applicable, do you want to keep Medicare benefits? No. Give reason. If you need more space, use the reverse of this form. Give reason for withdrawal. First of all, you're going to check box number 2. Everybody check box number 2. If I do not talk about a certain part of this form, that means it doesn't exist. So don't even worry about, things like that. If I don't say it, don't even worry about number 1. Just check box number 2. And in box number 2, this is what you will be writing. I have never been eligible to participate in the program because, parentheses, number 1, I never explicitly, explicitly, consented to participate, semicolon, parentheses, 2, I was lied to about the effects of participation, semicolon, parentheses, 3, I never maintained a legal domicile in the quotations United States, capital U, lowercase N-I-T-E-D, states, capital S, lowercase T-A-T-E-S.
Okay, hold on for a second. Hold on. Who can't hear? All right. Listen, everyone. You need to check your computer. All right. I can hear fine on my computer. The people in our office can hear fine. Is there anyone who cannot hear what is being said? Would you please type in the chat right now if you can hear? All right. The rest of everyone can hear fine. If you cannot hear, it is being recorded, and you can get the recording later. So please do not interrupt anymore. Everybody can hear. If you can't hear, there's something wrong with your computer. There's nothing wrong with what's happening.
Okay. And I don't know who can't hear, but I am here for y'all. Don't ever worry about nothing. My life is yours, man. Your life is mine. So we're going to make sure we get it before it's over.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, and save your questions until he is completed. We are recording this. It's being recorded.
Okay. We're at the legal domicile in the quotations United States with a capital U, lowercase N-I-T-E-D, states, capital S, T-A-T-E-S, quotations, as defined in the current Social Security Act, Section 1101, parentheses, lowercase a, parentheses, lowercase 2, parentheses number 2, sorry about that, and 42, capital U dot, capital S dot, capital C dot, 1301, parentheses, lowercase a, parentheses, the number 2, as required by 20, capital CFR, which is the Code of Federal Regulations. Just put CFR there. Don't put the whole word so we can have room. 422.104, period. I, therefore, permanently and irrevocably, which is spelled I-R-R-E, V as in victory, O-C-A-B as in boy, L-Y, wish to terminate participation and any number that was unlawfully issued under the program, and all contributions illegally withheld or sent in to be returned to me as requested in the attached resignation from Social Security document, period. Now I will go back and read it a little faster just so I can make sure y'all got it right. In box number 2, where you put an X in or a check for other, please explain fully, you will have we have written down, and you know, I know all this ain't come on the first time, so you put it on the back of the form because it's a part where you can continue. I have never been eligible to participate in the program because, 1, I never explicitly consented to participate, semicolon. 2, in parentheses, I was lied to about the effects of participation, semicolon. Parentheses 3, I never maintained a legal domicile in the quotations United States as defined in the current Social Security Act, Section 1101, parentheses A, parentheses 2, and 42 U.S.C. 1301, parentheses A, parentheses 2, as required by 20 CFR 422.104. I therefore permanently and irrevocably wish to terminate participation in any number that was unlawful issued under the program, and all contributions illegally withheld or sent in to be returned to me as requested in the attached resignation for Social Security document. We got that, y'all? Good. Where it says signature of person making requests, you will you will put right under first name, right under first name, middle initial, last name, right in ink, right under that, you will put, right under that, you will put without prejudice. Then under without prejudice, you will write in all capital name the person who's making the request, and that's you. In all capital. You are not signing. You are not doing this in cursive. When people ask you to sign something, guys, do you know that you can put all capitals? Especially if it's a government document. And UCC 3-104 is your caveat in the production of proof of that statement that I just made. Then you will put your mailing address. Care of street. Everybody on this call, you do not have an address. I need to write that down. Take a sidebar right now to write, I do not have an address. Issa, why are you saying this goofy stuff but you don't have an address? I do. I'm looking outside. Did you put that there? No. So it's not your address. If you read any post office code, all addresses belong to the post office, y'all. You see how stuff we've been doing? Hey, y'all, we've been volunteering ourselves to be under this Babylon, and we're getting out of it today. And tell all your friends. See, watch this. Everybody on this call and on this webinar is going to be smarter than everybody that you know now, because you are organically, spiritually breaking down things that are not true. You have never in your life had an address. That's why you put care of or C/O before you mention the address, because you get mail there. Then you're going to put your city and state. And when you put the city and state after the state, put republic. After republic, oh yeah, write this down. This is for your future. This is for the rest of your life. Period. In the story. We've been on high frequency. We've been hearing all these webinars. We've been hearing all these calls. We've been hearing all this information. I want to be private. I want to be this. Every time you write down where you want stuff sent to, when you're doing the address part, always put non-domestic / non-assumpsit. Assumpsit is spelled ASSUMPSIT. That is forever when you put your address down. Put the address down. And that literally lets everybody know who is dealing with you, or they private. If they private. Zip code. Bracket, zip code, close bracket. Enter name of county, if any, in which you live. Put the name of county in which you now live there. And put non-domestic, non-assumpsit there. Now, witnesses. You need 2 witnesses. Everybody needs 2 witnesses to put their signature and the care of address for them as well, with them saying non-assumptive, non-domestic. And ladies and gentlemen of high frequency, that is the end of the webinar. Have a good day. No, I'm just playing. Okay, so we are finished with the SSA 521, which is called Request for Withdrawal of Application. There should be no questions about this form, because I done went over it 3 times. And guess what? Because I don't want any questions on this form, I'm going to go over it one more time. Name of wage earner, self-employed individual, or eligible individual. All capital name that's on the social. Social security number, blah, 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 dash, blah, blah, dash, blah, 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 blah. If different, print your name. Upper lowercase, your title, colon, comma, human being, and non-resident. Your social security number, capital N/capital A. Type of benefit you want to withdraw, social security /all. All is in all capital letters. Date of application, leave that blank until I end it. If applicable, do you want to keep Medicare benefits? Check no. Give reason for withdrawal. If you need more space, use the reverse of this form. Check 2. I have never been eligible to participate in the program because, number 1, I never explicitly consented to participate. Number 2, I was lied to about the effects of participation. 3, I never maintained a legal domicile in the quotation United States as defined in the current Social Security Act, Section 1101, parentheses, A, parentheses 2, and 42 U.S.C. 1301, parentheses A, parentheses 2, as required by 20 CFR 422.104, period. I therefore permanently and irrevocably wish to terminate participation in any number that was unlawfully issued under the program and all contributions illegally withheld or sent in to be returned to me as required. As requested in the attached resignation from Social Security documents. That's it for that one, y'all. Now, let's go back to this, to the date of application. What goes in the date of application? Everybody write this down on your notes. What you are going to do to make this go so smooth is that you are either going to call or preferably go down to your Social Security office. You're going to go down to your Social Security office and you are going to get, you're going to ask this question. Write it down just like this. Hello, how are you doing today? I am down here because I want a copy of the original Social Security SS5 form that was submitted by my parents to join Social Security. Why do you want that? Because on that form is the date of application. Let's go back to the SSA Form 521 now. And the date of application, that you will put the original date that the date of application went on there in that box. That's why I want to talk about it at the end. So everybody understand with crystal clarity. Hello, how are you doing today? I am here to get a copy of the original Social Security SS5 form that was submitted by my parents to join Social Security. When you request a copy, make sure that you tell them that you request a photocopy of the original application and not an extract. Extract is spelled E-X-T-R-A-C-T. I know we know how to spell, guys. I just want to make sure some people are not good spellers. And so since we're, I don't know who I'm all dealing with, I just want to make sure everybody gets the love that they need. All right. So that's what you're going to get. Simple. Now, listen to this. The procedure for requesting this information is documented in the Social Security Programs Operations Manual System, which is called POMS. And that section is section G as in God, N as in Nancy, 0, 3, 3, 2, 5, dot 0, 2, 5. I'm telling you that only because I want y'all to know that you can do this. No one's going to be able to say, I don't know what you're talking about. And then that's when you bring that document out. Now, when you go down there and ask them for what you want, don't bring out no documents. Just talk to them. Be nice. Just be kind. But as soon as they start acting goofy and acting gatekeeperish and acting like they want to protect the evil system that's enslaving them, you go to your website and you print out POMS section GN 03325.025. And right there it says policy for requesting the Numident record. Everybody write that word down, Numident. Numident is spelled N-U-M-I-D-E-N-T.
Can you pull that up on the, you can pull that up on the internet. Maybe you want to pull that up and show it to them.
Okay, we're pulling it up right now.
Yeah, go to Google.
Go to Google. I'm sorry, Yusef. I just wanted the people to know that they could pull it up. I should have had this prepared, but it's no big deal because everybody on here is smart. They're gonna get it. But I have it written out, and I can discuss it while you're looking for it, and we're pulling it up as well. Yeah, that's another thing too. Yusef spoils y'all. I am not spoiling y'all. Know why? Because anything spoiled becomes rotten. And I don't want anybody on my high frequency to be rotten. That's a love statement, y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. I'm keeping it real. Get on there, and I gave y'all the code. Pull it up for yourself, but I'm going to read it. Under the Privacy Act, comma, an individual has the right to access any information in our records about him or her, including a copy of the SS5, parentheses, application for a Social Security number, and the Numident record. I just pulled it up, y'all. It's right on the screen. Okay. A Numident is a query display of the information taken from an individual's application for an original SSN card and subsequent applications for replacement SSN cards. That's it. That's it. Highlight that and just print it out and bring it down with you. Another thing too, high frequency family will be competent. See, I'm going to tell y'all a secret. We're going to get to the point where people are going to be saying, oh, y'all must be listening to high frequency. Like government people and stuff are going to be, oh, yeah, they're some high frequency people because they're not doing it like the other people doing it. they have documentation. Write this down, y'all. Documentation beats conversation. Okay? So that's what we're going to be doing. So now you are getting the original copy of the SS5 form. Watch this, y'all. Only to get the original date of application to put on the SSA form 521. Now, it's going to take a couple of days for you to get that joint. So guess what you do? Excuse me, man. Thank you for giving me information how to get it, because you got to pay fees to get it. Could you look in the system and tell me what was the date of application? And they're going to give it to you. Then you put it in there so you won't have to wait. Okay? Be kind to the people who work at the Social Security office. They are gatekeepers. They're under 42 USC 666. Use your brain. This is not a stress-free task. It can be difficult, but we don't have to make it difficult. You can try to do this on the phone. But as of this webinar and on the record, I am telling you that you have a much better chance if you go down there in person. Okay? We are now off of the SSA form 521, and now we're going to go to another form. And that form is going to be called the form, it's going to be Form 56. Everybody go to Form 56. Everybody pull up a Form 56. And give me a minute, and I'm right here with you guys. When you pull up the Form 56, this is how we're going to pull it up. Okay, hold on, y'all. Form 56, y'all. This is the form that a lot of us have been using in this community for a while, and we don't even know what we're doing with it. We don't even know why we have it. Let's learn today. The Form 56 purpose is this. You must notify the IRS of the creation or termination of a fiduciary relationship under Section 6903 and give notice of qualification under Section 6036. You may use Form 56 to provide this notice to the IRS. Who should file? The fiduciary uses Form 56 to notify the IRS of the creation or termination of a fiduciary relationship under Section 6903. For example, if you are acting as fiduciary for an individual, a decedent's estate, or a trust, you may file Form 56. Everybody right now knows what a Form 56 for is for the rest of your life. You will never have anybody tell you anything differently because you know and you read it and you're smarter than everybody and you take the words in, and in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was and is you. And now these are the words that are going to be coming out your mouth when people ask you what's the purpose of a Form 56. So let's get to it. Part 1, identification. Name of person for whom you are acting as shown on the tax return. Everybody put the all capital name, and then comma, then put federal trustee. Federal trustee. Okay? Now, federal will be upper lowercase. Trustee will be in parentheses. And it will be lowercase T-R-U-S-T-E-E. Trustee. In quotation marks. And public office in quotation marks. Y'all see how we filling this out, y'all? Great. That goes in name of person for whom you are acting. Again, all capital name that is on the Social Security card, comma, federal, quotations, trustee, and public office. Address of person whom you are acting. That address, I'm sorry guys. Identifying number. Put the social that was issued to that all capital name with the dash. I apologize, guys. Great. Address of person for whom you are acting. The address is 1111 Constitution Avenue. Put as, A-V-E, comma, capital N as in Northwest, dot, capital W, dot, then put in parentheses, domicile of quotations, public office, pursuant to the Federal Rules of Civil Procedure 17B. But you see we're putting it together right now. Pursuant to FED dot R dot CIV dot P dot 17, real party and interest, guys, parentheses B, lowercase b, and then put another parentheses to close it out. So again, address of person for whom you are acting. Their address, see, guess what? The all capital name with the social has an address, guys. But you don't have one. And that address is the IRS building, y'all. 1111 Constitution Avenue, comma, N.W. dot, domicile, parentheses, domicile of public office, in parentheses, in quotations, pursuant to Federal Rules of Civil Procedure 17B. Okay? Great. City or town and zip code, blah, blah, blah. Washington, comma, District of Columbia, 20224. Quotations. I'm sorry, I apologize, not quotations, semicolon after the 20224. I messed up, so I will start over again, guys. I apologize. Washington, comma, District of Columbia, 20224, semicolon, quotations, United States, then in parentheses, District of Columbia, as defined in 26 USC, capital USC, 7701, parentheses A, parentheses 9, and parentheses A, parentheses 10. And then put another parentheses to close that out. I will read that again. Washington, D.C., Washington, comma, District of Columbia, 20224, semicolon, quotations, United States, close quotations, parentheses, District of Columbia, as defined in 26 USC, 7701, parentheses A, lowercase a, parentheses 9, and parentheses lowercase a, and parentheses 10, and then put another parentheses to close out the 10. Great job, guys. Under fiduciary's name, put this. Your first name, upper lowercase, dash, last name, colon. Y'all got that? Hey, y'all, I'm telling y'all something. I am omitting the middle name for a reason. Put comma after first name, upper lowercase, dash, last name, upper lowercase, colon, put a comma, then put unenumerated. That is spelled U-N-E-N as in Nancy, U-M as in Mike, E-R-A-T-E-D. Unenumerated private human being protected by the Constitution. Unenumerated private human being protected by the Constitution. Also, where it says fiduciary's name in the identification part, put a parentheses beside fiduciary name and put unlawfully appointed. Right up top of where it says right on top, right beside fiduciary's name. Not your name. On the form where it is already formed, I want you to write in parentheses beside it, unlawfully appointed. You are going to write that there in parentheses, unlawfully appointed. City or town or state, put your city and put your state. After your state, put semicolon, and you will spell the whole state and upper and you will spell the state upper lowercase. Not you will not. What's the word? I'm not having a brain for you. You will not abbreviate. Okay, great. Then put semicolon after your state. Then put lowercase u for United. Then put capital states, S-T-A-T-E-S, not not T-A-T-E-S would be lowercase. The capital would be S, of America. Capital O, lowercase f. Capital A, lowercase America, M-E-R-I-C-A. And then in parentheses, you will put not, and then quotations, United States. Telephone number, optional, leave blank. You don't want nobody calling you anyway. Now, okay, I'm sorry, guys, I forgot to tell you. In your address of fiduciary, in the address of fiduciary, put your address, put your name of your street, and then put, what y'all? What you put there? Non-domestic / non-assumptive. Everybody under my voice, you say you want to be private, you say you want to be foreign, you say you want to do this, you got to have non-domestic / non-assumption. Every freaking time somebody asks you for your address. He said, what about for everything? He said, what about for everything? But what about if it's everything? Why do I go over this stuff like that? Because you have got to know this stuff. Great. Let's go to part 2. Authority. Authority. You're going to check other check number, box F for other. And then when you describe, put this in the describe box. Y'all ready? Resignation from Social Security, parentheses, see attached. Again, you're going to check in the box, section A for authority, you're going to check other. And then you're going to put in resignation on the line after describe, put resignation from Social Security, see attached. Everybody go to nature of liability and tax notices. In this box in number 3, you are going to check income, gift, estate, generation skip and transfer, employment, excise. Then you're going to check other. And in the line where it says other and describe, put capital A, lowercase ll, all. Okay? In box number 4, federal tax number, tax form number, check all that apply. Check 706, check 709, check 940, check 941, check 1040, check 1041, check 1120, check H for other. On that line, what you going to put? All. 5, if your authority as a fiduciary does not cover all years or tax periods, check here and list the specific years or periods. Leave blank. Everybody go to